All right. I am told that we are live, so welcome to the first live stream from the Treehouse. This is a Sound Series production. Today we have artist Khan with us, and he's going to be performing a quick 15-minute set followed by an interview, so stick around for that. And away we go.
If I'm being honest, I'm afraid to make it. What if one day I'm not relatable? What if I flop and face plant into the pavement? What if I become replaceable? What if I kept asking what if instead of even trying? I could tell you then I wouldn't be up on the seat that I'm in. If I listened to the ones that wanted me to give it up, then I would never see a stage, I'd only see confinement. See, I was born to stand out despite the skepticism. I was born to be a dreamer, not a helpless victim. I was taught to take the chances I was never given. Failed a lot at first, but I would rather that instead of wishing. I put my heart into my lyrics. I'm an artist with a vision. To these arches and the critics, I'm a target in the distance. I never fully understood the hardships I was given till I put them on a beat and saw the spark within them. So I'll be damned if all I care about is what ifs. And if I have to fight my way, I'll gladly take the punches. If a pen outdoes a sword, a microphone is what I'll come with. I would rather die trying than a prisoner of what ifs. But if I'm being honest, I'm afraid to make it. What if one day I'm not relatable? What if I flop and face plant into the pavement? What if I become replaceable? Born different, didn't fit in like a black sheep. Mind racing like an athlete at a track meet. Never center of attention, always took the back seat. Now look at me, I'm popping out like acne. Let me summon art, hit me, I bounce back like bumper cars. I caramba, I've been causing mischief like the son of March. What a bar, I'm either eating beats or I fucking start puffing darts while I'm drinking moonshine from a jar. Underrated, but underrated is an understatement. I'm not the one to play with lyrically, I'm nothing basic. I'm not the greatest, but I gotta be in someone's playlist. Gotta be someone's favorite, if not, I'm moving up the waitlist. Can't complain, can't complain, can't complain, no. I'm alive and breathing, spitting, that's the way it go. Whether I got a following or fan base low, I'll create more hits as the days go. Can't complain, can't complain, can't complain, no. I'll be doing this until I'm in a grave, so you can hate me or love me, I'll never change though. I'll stay the same, bro, that's the way it goes. I'm doing it on my own, this music is all I have. See, I don't got a plan B like Deuce that forgot to rap. And that's a double meaning, double U with a lot of craft. And still take an L because I move with a lot of rap. I'm not your average, I'm not a pacifist. I pack a fist with every track I hit, I can't resist. I'm like Anderson, silver head kicking every beat that brings a battle with. I damage it, dismantle it, attack it with the crap I spit. And I ain't got no Gucci, nothing, I ain't got no Louis V. I ain't got no fucking mansion, no real diamond jewelry. Never had a Benz or Rari, you can see my shoes are cheap. I stay focused on the lyrics, that ain't nothing new to me. Can't complain, can't complain, can't complain, no. I'm alive and breathing, spitting, that's the way it go. Whether I got a following or fan base low, I'll create more hits as the days go. Can't complain, can't complain, can't complain, no. I'll be doing this until I'm in a grave, so you can hate me or love me, I'll never change though. I'll stay the same, bro, that's the way it go. Walking on eggshells, I'd rather feel the broken glass. Riding solo blindfolded on an overpass. Burned a bridge I didn't need until my own collapsed. Discovered battle scars I didn't even know I had. Lost myself and lost a few friends along the way. Never took the time to catch my breath and contemplate. Started new before I finished what was on my plate. I need to slow it down before my name is on the grave. And if this shit don't fall in place, I feel like I'll be forced to quit this. But I got too much time invested to abort the mission. My friends, my fans, my family, they all support the vision. But is it easy to please them all? Of course it isn't. So maybe all my stepping stones will lead to my destruction. Maybe this light is way too bright for me to try to function. Maybe this height will bring a fall that leaves my life with nothing. Maybe I'm stuck inside a dungeon where the silent plumbing. I don't want these lights to be alone with me. It's all of these lights are too bright for me to see. I don't want these lights to be alone to see. Walking on dark roads, the street lights are too dim. Blame myself for everything, but I'm only human. If you hear the pain in my voice behind the music, then you would see that I'm afraid of being who I'm choosing. Lock myself away to write a verse that I'm afraid to spit. Love it, hit record, and hate it when I'm playing it. A prime example of overthinking, I may just quit. They give me compliments, but I feel like they faking it. My brain is my worst enemy, my best is what they get from me. I'd send my shit to labels, but I'm afraid of them rejecting me. I know I get to thinking maybe this ain't meant for me, and maybe throw away what could have been my destiny. I don't want these lights to be alone with me, 'cause all of these lights are too bright for me to see. I don't want these lights to be alone with me, 'cause all of these lights are too bright for me to see. Walking on eggshells, I'd rather feel the broken glass. Riding solo blindfolded on an overpass. Burned a bridge I didn't need until my own collapse. Discovered battle scars I didn't even know I had. Lost myself and lost a few friends along the way. Never took the time to catch my breath and contemplate. Started new before I finished what was on my plate. I need to slow it down before my name is on a grave. I don't want these lights to be alone with me, 'cause all of these lights are too bright for me to see. I don't want these lights to be alone with me, 'cause all of these lights are too bright for me to see. I don't want these lights to be alone with me, 'cause all of these lights are too bright for me to see. They say, oh my god, look at that kid, that just looks so dumb. What a manic habit, face pierced up and his hands are tatted. Gonna regret it when looking back at that shit. Holes in his ear, what gadget stabbed it? Probably on drugs, imagine that shit. I'ma judge him for the fact he's acting like a real punk kid on crack, just ask him. Me mugging me for the Z underneath all the ink that I bleed, but I keep doing me though. Shove it up like a Jimmy and fuck your opinion, approval ain't a need, bro. Tat it up, yeah, have a bunch, now you about as fuck like I'm below your feet, nah. You don't like my image, you should mind your business, shrink your EGO. They without sin, let them cast the first stone, but they be shooting at me ever since the word go. The artwork shows all the pain it hurts, so I mean really, I felt your worst blow. Trust, I know, I'm doomed to curse soul, destined to live inside the devil's inferno. With burn holes till my body looks like bird cola, brain the exact same size of a birdstone. That kid's a problem, that kid's a problem, that kid's a problem. Look at those tats and the piercings on him. That kid's a problem, that kid's a problem, that kid's a problem. Look at those tats and the piercings on him. Acting a fool, tatted up, everyone looking at me like what happened to you? Out of the blue, came out of hibernation, then I went straight back to the booth. Capture the proof, take a pic, look at the way that I master the track with the truth. Acting a fool, tatted up, everyone looking at me like what happened to you? That kid's a problem, that kid's a problem, that kid's a problem, that kid's a problem, that kid's a problem. Look at those tats and the piercings on. That kid's a problem, 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 that kid's a problem. Look at those tats and the piercings on them. Double T, double O, got the I-N-K coming from the toes up. You can look at me funny cause I don't give no fucks. Little ass kids hating on a grown up. And of course I gauge my earlobes up. Got my eyebrow pierced and I got a nose stub. And so what? You can lick and suck both nuts. If you pick up my image for being different, don't judge. Oh, like I'm on a murder in cold blood. Like I'm on drugs, like everyday doped up. Used to be a good kid, now you looking so rough. I can tell you this, you ain't on the right road, bruh. Damn, look at that, middle finger, put them both up. I'm so proud of all the art that shows up. Love that I made a great graphic. Got a blank canvas in my eyes, that's a glow up. Don't like his image, I'ma judge him. Probably geeked out too high to function. Not a good dude, probably hiding something. I bet that I'm right with my assumption. Nobody in their right mind could trust him. Looks like a felon with mind corruption. Probably looking for another fight to jump in. Again, I don't like him, I'ma judge him. That kid's a problem. That kid's a problem. That kid's a problem. Look at those tats and the piercings on him. That kid's a problem. That kid's a problem. That kid's a problem. Look at those tats and the piercings on him. Acting a fool, tatted up, everyone looking at me like what happened to you? Out of the blue, came out of hibernation, then I went straight back to the booth. Capture the proof, take a pic, look at the way that I mastered the track with the truth. Acting a fool, tatted up, everyone looking at me like what happened to you? That kid's a problem. 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 Look at those tats and the piercings on. That kid's a problem. 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 Look at those tats and the piercings on him.
I can't hear myself. Hello, hello. I can't hear myself. No.
Oh, that's better. I'm vibing out on some old school shit with a new flow. I'm about to ball you up and throw you through a loophole. By keeping a loophole, fuck one blunt, I'm too dope. I explode and I'm great like virgins in 2 strokes. I'm feeling too cold, still looking for that loot though. This undiscovered talent isn't paying for my food, bro. Oh well, fuck it, I'ma do it till I'm blue though. Growling at you mini mice like a feral Pluto. This ain't a 9 to 5, but I mention it in every rhyme of mine. The bottom line is I'm about to blow up like dynamite. I kind of like when they tell me that I'm the quiet type, cause it just leaves a greater mind fuck when they see the lines I write. And only I can write the bars I spit inside the mic. It's science, right? I don't know, I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy. And I don't need to smoke, I'm always on the highest high. The highest high horse, of course, the biggest headed guy is I. Dr. Seuss shit, they asking me, yo, who's this? I'm a nerdy white rapper and I'm built like a toothpick. Don't mind when I put down myself, I'm the only one that can do it. If you don't like my music, then don't listen to it, dude, shit. You stupid, don't like the food, don't chew it. But I ain't here to lecture you, this track is here to prove that the pen and the pad is the single reason I was truant. And all the doubt around me gave me purpose, I can do this, but it took so long. Call it writer's block anthem, killing it brutally, spilling 40 on this track, son. Teacher said I'm one bad apple, even Adam. Even Adam got fucked by a bad one. Dumb flow, standing on cardboard to surf a wave. Stupid like a man taking Tylenol to cure his AIDS. Killed and ghosted like the victim of a murder case. The artist in the shell behind a mask, Ninja Turtle ways. I love rap, I would do this shit for minimum wage. I don't have a ghost writer, I ain't Nicolas Cage. Refuse to give a fuck, refuse to be a victim of hate. Don't have a filter, I take a laxative of the brain. This that shit that makes a motherfucker's mind blow and shatter your skull just like a glass with a high note. Hit or miss like I'm boxing with my eyes closed. I'ma hit you with that mad shit. Get a sign, bro, proceed. I've been itching like a coke fiend on both knees, begging and pleading for some blow, please. You got bars, ain't no feature till you show me. You better flow me, otherwise get your own team. Done a lot of damage, damn it, didn't mean to do it dirty. Dining on a dozen beats, mouth is dry, dude, I'm thirsty. Cry and say I'm cocky, I'll just say your cooch is hurting. I do it smooth, racking numbers like a dude that's flirting. Artist con and I'm killing shit when I'm in shows. Masters with urine stains, sleeping on a nasty flow. I'm eating what I'm killing like a wild animal. I make this shit look easy, but it ain't, that's what I haven't told. I'm the man that nobody ever predicted coming. I'm swinging my lyrical sword and you are becoming a victim of it. Enough shit to fertilize you when you kick a bucket, but my shit is hot. Arson charges if I shit in public. Keep your criticism, I'ma keep the lyricism. I fuck around a lot, but making it is still the mission. I lock myself away and write like I've been in prison. Sitting, listen, it's a given. Y'all gonna love the shit I'm spitting. Man, it's unfair. Holy shit, it's unfair. I'm locked inside this little booth, Zach. Give me some air. I think I'm done here. Adios, motherfuckers. Time to chill. I went it raw like fuck a rubber.
Thank you for everybody who's still watching. That was Artist Con. We're going to be right back in just a minute with a quick interview for about, give us 2 minutes. Thank you very much. All right, hello, hello, hello. I see the audio's coming through. That's a good sign. All right. What's up, everybody?
In advance.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so you've never been interviewed before, really, have you?
Not once
Okay,
in my life.
so bear with us. I've never really interviewed somebody before. So,
It's a first for all of us.
so to break the, I keep looking at the screen. I'm a little delayed. I'm going to look down. Okay, so basically what we're doing to kind of break the ice here is we're going to be playing some Mario Kart while we interview. So kind of take the stress away and add a little fun twist to a regular interview. So we're going to get set up here. And while we do that, how was your performance? You know, how you feel about that?
Oh, I feel great about that. I'm thankful you had me here on the first one. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for having me up here.
No problem. Yeah, the it's like your first performance in a really long time. Obviously. Yeah.
First solo performance ever.
We were there, kinda. And behind the DJ's controller, you gotta hit these two bumpers
Oh,
up
these
here.
two?
Yep.
I don't know how to play this game.
Oh yeah, your controller's gotta turn on. So
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go. All right, you're in.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna create some stuff here. Keep going. Create room. All right. So what's your approach when you write music? You know, what do you think first think when I know I'm gonna make a song today?
Right.
Or-
Well, that kind of varies. I just kind of, a lot of times I'll just listen to music and that kind of just inspires me to try to do something with it. And I'll go find a beat and start writing.
yeah. So are you inspired by the artist that you're listening to that day, or?
Usually, yeah. I just catch his vibe or whatever, and just feed off of it, I guess. But in my own way.
Yeah, definitely. So you're gonna go
Like
link
starting
again.
with the chorus verse, you like starting with the verse.
That also depends. I'll just start writing, and I'll be like, oh, well, that would sound better as a chorus, or that would sound better as a verse, and just do it like that. Really, it's kind of not planned out. I just kind of write.
All right. We're gonna go in. We do want computer players. We made the mistake last time we were playing. We're gonna do normal computer players. No teams, normal items, 4 races. Okay.
I'll bet you I come in last.
I'll be right there with you.
Do you really think, like, when you're writing a song, do you think it's harder starting the song or ending the song? Like, do you ever get writer's block, like, mid-song?
Oh yeah, definitely mid song. But I would say for me, it's harder to start a song than to end it.
Okay.
You're starting the rhyme scheme, and when you're ending it, you're just finishing that rhyme scheme. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So once you kind of get in the mood for it, go ahead and select a course there, Mike.
Mhm.
But, yeah, so as far as, like, you know, wrapping it up, though, like, do you feel more comfortable about a song if it's, like, one session, like, you're good? Or do you feel like, you know, if you extend it out a couple days, kind of sleep on it, let the ideas come to you? Or do you feel more content with a song that was like, oh, wow, that was fast?
For me, if I finish a song too fast, I start thinking, oh, maybe I didn't put enough time into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then that throws me off. So if I do record something quick, if I wrote something quick, I forgot how to go. If I wrote something quick, I will take a couple days and sleep on it. But if I put my time into it and take, hours or days to finish it, that's something I'm proud of. I'll try to get that out as quick as I can.
Okay. That makes sense. I kind of feel the same way about
Yeah.
that stuff. Like, sometimes I'm like, ooh, that was so good. And
Yeah.
then I'll listen back
Yeah.
to it, and I'm like, ooh, I definitely am glad I didn't release this right away.
Even just re-recording something
Oh, yeah.
will help you out
Yeah, I'm bad
You
at
write
it.
frequently.
as frequent as I can. Every break on work.
So like
Really,
you
just
said-
anytime I'm bored, I'll just sit and write stuff, whether I use it or not. Just kind of keep me in the groove of doing it.
All right. What about with COVID? Has it affected you as an artist at all? Or-
Oh yeah, that's about taking a negative situation and turning it into a positive. Like, my work was shut down, so what else am I gonna do? I just sat there and wrote music. I
So
released
then-
the EP while I was on quarantine.
Oh yeah. So then being isolated helped you.
Oh yeah,
Sit around and write.
100%. It gives me more time.
Oh, Blue Shell.
Who
of course.
influences you as an artist then?
As in another artist?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. That's Ritz. I love Ritz. Tech 9. I don't know, anyone who really focuses on lyrical raps, that pushes me to do the same thing.
Is my name Zach at you on there too, or are you Zach at you now?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't play this
I looked
too
at
often.
Zach at you past me. I'm like, hey, that's me.
Oh, dude, I'm in first
And I'm
place.
about to pass you up.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
not
it says
on
Zach at you too. So we're both congratulate you're Zach at 2.
You caught that.
So since you said lyrical,
Mm-hmm.
which is easier for you to tap into, your lyrical side or your emotional side?
Emotional by far. I like telling my story, and when it's something you're going through, or something you've been through, or even something someone else is going through that's close to you, I feel like it's easier for you to relate to it, and you can put more heart and soul into it.
Do you have certain artists you go to for the emotional side, or you just is it still like
Not really, no. For like when it's emotional, I try to go as personal to me as I can. So I just try to make that all me. You know what I mean?
yeah?
If you're making a song and like you've got something that you want to say but you can't necessarily say it, do you think that you kind of sacrifice that sometimes in order to get the right flow to it? You know, maybe. Or
Oh
do you
yeah.
feel-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I get that too, because, you know, sometimes it's like I know what I want to say, but it's like, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes just saying it's not, you got to kind of do what makes the song better in the end, but
Exactly.
you don't want to compromise too much, obviously.
Right. You just gotta try to compromise with maybe switching up a rhyme scheme in order to do so.
Yes. You know,
That's what I do a lot.
for not playing Mario Kart much, you're doing pretty good in second
Yeah,
place.
second place. Hey.
You're like, how do I go? I'm gonna get it in second place.
I lost that bet. I thought.
So, is there any new material being dropped?
Yes, I'm actually in the process of making an album.
Oh man.
As some people may know, I just dropped a music video made by this guy. So
no
check
idea.
that out. It's called Bad Apple by Artist Con.
Yeah, Bad Apple. You only have it on Facebook right now, or do you have it on YouTube?
It's
as
on
well?
YouTube also.
It's on YouTube too. Okay. Okay, cool. So we can pretty much view it on there.
Yeah.
And you have a personal YouTube page. It's just under Artist Con, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So after we upload this video, we may link that. If anybody watching the chat happens to have a link to that said video and wants to drop it for the rest of the chat, that's cool. But yeah, no, that definitely was a fun experience shooting that video with you. 'Cause
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of dumb ideas. We're like, oh, let's put it in there. And
Mike,
it just
Mike
turned
got
out to be
to
great.
Mike got to pretend to drown you. That was pretty fun.
I sure.
What a lot of people don't know is a lot of accidents happen in making of the song or making the video. Like at the beginning of the song, I really couldn't hear myself in the headphones. So I'm like, hey, I can't hear myself.
That intro is 100% authentic.
Yeah,
That was his first vocal
yeah.
check to kind of see
Yep.
like how he was like. He's like, yeah, I really can't hear
They
myself.
were like,
I was
let's
just
keep
like,
it in.
yeah.
I love that.
If
All right,
Eminem
cool.
can do it with a snare, you can do it.
Exactly.
When you collab with artists, do you have to adapt to their style, or
I like to as much as I can with keeping my own personality in it.
Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't be
Yeah,
asking you for
but-
collab if they didn't want your own personality.
Oh, exactly. And you don't want to adapt too much because then there's no point in the collab because
Yeah.
they could have done it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So you got to bring yourself into it as well, but still keep it in the guidelines.
Yeah, you don't want to have a completely like,
Yeah,
you don't want to have
exactly.
like you don't want to have some like K-pop star and then all of a sudden Lil Wayne comes in. It's just like, wait a second.
Yeah, exactly. It is cool to mix it up like that sometimes though. Like I've had songs where I've had you do some screaming in it, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's still rap.
Yeah, there's
I
definitely
like collabing genres like that. It's different. I love it.
it's like when you look up some weird YouTube mashups and you're like, these two songs don't work together,
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
like, okay,
Exactly.
thank you for letting me know. Now this is
Yep.
mashup's gonna be stuck.
But
in
it
my
is
head.
good to experiment with it. I think so.
I believe MGK just did the same thing.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh yeah, MGK and
Corpse.
Corpse, yeah.
Yep.
That didn't. I didn't even would have known that was MGK if I didn't recognize his voice or
Oh,
saw
yeah,
it in the
yeah.
title. I was just like, oh man. But that was a good song. Man.
Oh yeah.
If you could pick any two songs to send to a label, what do you think those two songs would be?
Oh, that's tough, man. Any two songs,
Yeah.
send to any label. Bad Apple would probably definitely be one of them. I'm proud of that song.
Oh yeah, it came together really nice.
I'd probably choose Where Are You for my second song.
Okay.
More of an emotional. Trying to get two completely different tracks.
Is
in.
that up on
Better to show
platforms
both
right now?
sides.
It is. It's up on all platforms.
So yeah, check out Artist Con on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you have. He's got plenty of music up there.
And that's Con with a K. K-O-N.
Yes, K-O-N as in the title. And I'm getting blue shelled. And red shelled.
You're-
You win?
Yeah, I got.
Come on, man.
Was that
I
you
was
that
in
passed me
third.
right before? Was that you or a computer player?
No, I came in fifth.
Oh, okay,
I wasn't even in the first three.
Wario went to pass me right at the finish line, and he got red shelled, and I went ahead of him in like the last half of a second.
All right. I got to come in first at least once.
You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, I own this game. So
Yeah. I don't really hardly ever play video games, so. Zach had to walk me through it today.
What are your thoughts on labels? Would you
As far as would I join one?
would you be would you join a label or would you rather be independent? Depending
I
on
would
labels.
prefer to be independent. I'm not bagging on any labels or nothing. Obviously, I'd have to, read the contract or whatever. But if I could choose, I'd be independent.
Because there's a lot of independent labels, and they'll work a little differently, to give and take. If let's say you did go to a label, what would you ask of the label? What would you want from the label in order to sign with them? Like, not necessarily how much money you would want, but what would you want them to do for you as an artist?
Don't change me up. Like, honestly.
Yeah,
It's
no,
funny,
that
but
makes
I want
100%
to
authenticity.
keep being me. Yeah, let me keep doing me. If that's what
Keep
got
me
me
authentic.
exactly, if that's what got me a deal, why change
change
it?
me.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I hear that.
I would be open to suggestions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to stay the way I am. If it was good enough to get me a deal,
Oh, yeah. If they,
you know what I mean?
They picked you out for it, then they should
Exactly.
be at least
I stood out.
somewhat
I
happy
stood
with
out.
it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll see if that ever happens.
What's that next question, Mike?
What about Artist Con do you think stands out the most? Like, what do you bring to the table for rap music?
My story. Everyone's story is unique, So I feel like if you just tell your story, you're gonna stand out. You have a unique story.
Belushi.
Use your voice for it, if you want. Even political rappers, they're trying to make a change. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely.
So just keep doing you. Express your beliefs. Express who you are, and you'll stand out.
And I think that's the important thing. Like, it's you stay creative.
Yep.
Stay fun. If it's too much like work at this point on, like at this point,
you
then,
gotta love doing it. You don't want it to drag you down.
Yeah, you can't
Keeps
turn
that
it into a job.
motivation. Yeah, exactly.
Like all these blue shells and red shells that keep hitting me are really dragging me down. But yeah, no, I totally get that.
Yeah. Keep doing you, man.
Oh, of course, the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
So, what's next for Artist Con? What do you want to do next? Obviously, you're coming out with some new content, new album. What do you what's your goals of 2021? The year's not even halfway over, really. So you got anything you want to get done this year specifically?
Yeah, I wanna keep mixing genres. I wanna keep, collab with different people. I wanna write different kinds of music. I'd like to write more frequently and drop stuff more frequently. So I know that's probably something I've been slacking in. I'll admit it, but
Oh, it's got blue shelled.
Yeah, I think the important thing there is kind of community and just people pulling each other up and kind of if you've got people around you that are making moves and everything, it's really easy to kind of feed off that energy. And,
oh yeah, exactly.
If lone wolfing, it's kind of I've done it before and it's exhausting.
It really is.
But
It's always nice to have someone standing there in your corner.
Kelsey
Like
in the
you, like
corner
I
with
have
the
you
camera.
guys,
Surprised you, but
I have you guys, and that hypes me
more.
up.
we'll do one more race and we'll wrap
One more
things
race.
up.
All right.
Yeah, if anybody hasn't subscribed to the Sound Series YouTube, Sound Series has a YouTube channel where we actually upload some behind the scenes footage with Artist Con here while we're working on a music video, a little bit of practice for a live show that we did today, and behind the scenes of a song. So we've got a lot going on that. So.
Are we taking questions from?
Yeah, let's see if there's anybody in there, such as a Dirty Moose.
Love the name.
Who would like to ask a question. I'll check back in the chat in just a minute to see if there's any specific questions you guys feel free to ask, as long as they're not too ridiculous. I'm sure we'll be happy to answer them.
Yep.
But
Yep.
even if you don't have a question, make some stuff up because something fun. What's his
we want
favorite
stuff.
color? What's your favorite color?
Are you actually asking me that?
Yeah, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay.
Like a maroon or a burgundy.
Okay.
I don't know why. I like that color.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah, for sure. It's a warm color. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't like this map. It starts moving around too much.
Who was the first artist that you listened to that got you into rap?
First artist to listen. Well, that'd probably be Hobson. I loved the way he had his multiple syllable rhyme schemes and the way he could tell a story. Yeah, and just being himself. Whether he's goofy, he's serious, you know, he was always true to himself, and that kind of inspired me to give it a try at least.
Yeah. It's like
I'm glad I did.
It's like the first rapper that like I ever really listened to is gonna be the very generic answer of Eminem.
Oh yeah,
But
well,
he didn't necessarily get me rapping. You know, I agree. Hobson was a big influence because it's kind of like, oh man, this guy is, you know, some of this content that he was putting out when we first started writing, it was really, it was different.
Yeah,
It was interesting. It was exciting. You know, he was being real controversial with some of the things he was saying. You know,
Right.
You know, he was very, you know, anti, you know, drugs and stuff like that, which
yeah.
isn't really that popular in the rap community, even
Yeah,
though other rappers like
he stood out. To me, he definitely stood out.
Oh, definitely. Like, I think the whole funk volume scene really stood out to me, like that anybody can do it no matter
Yeah, exactly.
where you come
that,
from.
That,
and what
that's
you
really
do.
inspiring.
Yeah, they were all independent. It's like,
For me personally, I'd say Mac Miller is one of my
Yeah. Oh yeah.
influences on writing.
Great artist.
Because another guy that he just does whatever he wants to do, he sing.
Right.
there I go off the map.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Great artist.
it's crazy how different music is now, especially for smaller artists and stuff. Like, you know,
It's just crazy how quickly it changes.
yeah, I just got double shelled
Yeah, I did. I don't like this.
and lightning ball.
I see the banana peels, and for some reason, I'm like, I wonder if that's
I
gonna
hit
trip
him.
me
I
up.
hit him every time.
A dirty moose wants to know what color your underwear is. If you share like that.
I want to say it's black.
I'll check later.
I'm not sure I want to know who Dirty Moose is anymore.
That's no secret.
I should have known that.
Everyone knows.
I should have known that.
Yeah.
It's black.
We also got the question: is there any artists specifically that you're looking at collaborating with this year?
That I've never collabed with before,
Or if you've collabed with before too, just anybody in general this year.
Frenzy. I'd like to collab with Frenzy. Shout out to Frenzy.
Frenzy. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Definitely collab with Frenzy.
I have to make that happen.
For sure. Serotonin didn't really ask a question, but Serotonin wanted to let you know you can never stand backwards on stairs.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I won't do that. oh, I just got that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Either you're
can
going
stand-
up or you're going down. You're never.
Stand sideways.
What if I walk up the stairs backwards? Took me a minute.
But I believe that's all we got for today, actually. So thank you for everybody who's tuned in. Thank you for everybody who's, helping being part of this first stream. We're going to continue these. We have another one on March 28th. No, not March 20th, 27th. March 27th is going to be our next live stream show. That's going to be with a band carrying torches. And we're going to kind of take off from there. We're going to have new artists. Any artists who are watching this, are interested, send us a message. Let us know if, this is something you'd be interested in getting on. Because, we're looking for local talent and stuff. And stay tuned for more shows to come. Anything you want to say before we get off?
Just thanks again for having me here. It was a blessing.
Yeah, no, it was definitely awesome having. Thank you for doing the first one and putting your trust into us.
Uh,
making things not
Blessing,
sound
man.
absolutely
Can't
awful.
turn that down. Can't turn that down.
What about you, Mike? Anything?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah, thank you everybody who tuned in today, and we hopefully will see you next time.